Scotland and Rhode Island, the World Cup love affair continues. Rhode Island is donating $10,500 to Glasgow Children's Hospital charity in honor of the Tartan Army, who came here to Rhode Island in their thousands and donated $10,000 to our children's hospital. In total, about $30,000 were donated by the Tartan Army to local New England charities, and I was embedded with the Providence Tartan Army here, and their organizers are absolutely fantastic. They've adopted me as one of their own, and so have all of you, my new followers from Scotland. Today it was announced that Go Providence and the Rhode Island Sports Commission were donating $5,000 to Glasgow Children's Hospital charity, and local bars and restaurants also wanted to take part in it, including the Hot Club, the G Pub, where I was, that was the headquarters of the Tartan Army in
Scotland's famous Tartan Army has set Boston abuzz with its World Cup spirit.
And now the group's passion is making an appearance off the pitch. The fans visited Horizons for Homeless Children in Roxbury Tuesday. They toured the center, played bagpipes for children on the playground, and made a $1,200 donation.
All we were seeking to do was to come with the Tartan Army, spread a little peace, hope and goodwill, and make a difference to the American people.
The kids are thrilled. Most of us have never heard a bagpiper in person before, so it's just been a really fun partnership.
That wasn't the only donation the Tartan Army made here in New England. The group also donated $10,000 to the Hasbro Children's Hospital.
The Tartan Army invasion is not over yet for Providence or Boston, but today, not just drinking pubs dry, also donating $10,000 to Hasbro Children's Hospital right here in Providence, Rhode Island. That's just one small part of the impression they are leaving behind on New England as a whole. And I understand why the rest of the country has FOMO with the Scots. And the party's not over. Yes, I'm back at the pub, but I'm about to join their parade through the city of Providence later this afternoon and their party tonight at District Park, where there will be live music and just a ton of fun. Yes, there will be drinking, but you know what? There is so much joy and happiness. It's reminding us that, yes, even though the world can be dark and heavy, it's the people, not the politicians, the people that make us as amazing as we are. So join us today if you're in Providence, and thank you so much for the Tartan Army for bringing us so much joy, not only to Boston, but to Providence as well.
So the Scottish World Cup dream might be over. Scotland has officially conquered the hearts of America. Aye, the Tartan Army is packing up the kilts and heading back across the Atlantic. Me and Star here could not be prouder of our fellow Scots. They've shown the world that we aren't just some tiny corner of the UK. We are a unique country, a people with a love for our homeland that honestly borders on the supernatural. I said it recently, Scotland is in our blood. We feel it. But politics and media crap aside, I need to look our American friends dead in the eye and say a massive thank you. The global media loves to paint the US as this aggressive, mindless machine. But seeing how you everyday Americans welcomed our fans with open hearts, unmatched respect and pure hospitality.
I think the Scottish fans are great. They've all come. I work at a bar over in Brighton, and they've been so nice and very friendly to everyone and socializing, so big Scotland fans.
I would say the Scottish fans have been awesome, revived this city in a way, or just served as a reminder how much joy we can have when we just appreciate where we are.
Tartan Army, I've decided you guys are the global ambassadors of joy. Pure joy. You absolutely embody what the human spirit is all about.
And your good cheer, your sense of humor, your never-ending well of songs, and your disturbingly high alcohol tolerance made you a joy to host in our city and throughout New England.
I take my hat off to you. You showed the world what it looks like when human beings just look after one another. From me and Star, thank you. Mind you, the rumour is Scotland is now bracing itself for a massive influx of American tourists coming the other way, which is only fair. We crashed your place for the party, so now the party is ours. But a quick public service announcement for you Americans booking your flights. Do not be turning up expecting us to be wandering the streets 24/7, shirtless, wearing nothing but kilts, clutching a can of Tennent's with a pocket full of traffic cones. Other drinks are available here, and I promise you, traffic cones are not mandatory Scottish attire. I can already picture the mountain of bright orange plastic sitting at Edinburgh Airport security because eager Americans tried to sneak a cone through. Just bring a bottle and yourselves and you'll have an absolute belter of a time. A huge welcome to all our new followers joining the journey. If you love Scotland as much as me and Star, do us a massive favour.
Scotland and Rhode Island, the World Cup love affair continues. Rhode Island is donating $10,500 to Glasgow Children's Hospital charity in honor of the Tartan Army, who came here to Rhode Island in their thousands and donated $10,000 to our children's hospital. In total, about $30,000 were donated by the Tartan Army to local New England charities, and I was embedded with the Providence Tartan Army here, and their organizers are absolutely fantastic. They've adopted me as one of their own, and so have all of you, my new followers from Scotland. Today it was announced that Go Providence and the Rhode Island Sports Commission were donating $5,000 to Glasgow Children's Hospital charity, and local bars and restaurants also wanted to take part in it, including the Hot Club, the G Pub, where I was, that was the headquarters of the Tartan Army in Providence, Rhode Island, Track 15, Trinity Brewhouse, Murphy's, and Rollers. They chipped in and donated an additional $5,500. The Scottish fans truly embraced RI. Quote, "This is our small way of giving back to a group that gave us so much." That was Go Providence President and CEO Kristen Adamo. The press release went on to say that the Tartan Army reignited Rhode Islanders' love for Providence. They brought joy, a sense of community, and a whole lot of bagpipes everywhere they went. That was very true, and I loved it, and I miss it. And we will miss them terribly. This gesture just shows how grateful we really are. And we will be forever grateful to all of the fans who stayed in Rhode Island and gave back to the community, the Tartan Army especially, but every single person who chose Rhode Island to stay for their World Cup visit here in the United States to see the games in Foxborough. This is just one of the best things that could come out of this World Cup experience.
So I had a chance to talk to David Hood, one of the organizers of Providence's Tartan Army, and here's what I found out. Some Scotland fans found Boston expensive for the World Cup, so they ended up coming to Providence instead, and Providence welcomed them. Now the Tartan Army, Scotland's energetic traveling fans, are giving back nearly $30,000 in donations to local groups. $10,000 is going to the cancer unit at Hasbro Children's Hospital to help families going through one of the hardest things imaginable, a child with cancer. They're also giving $6,500 to the Rhode Island Highlanders Pipe Band to fund bagpipe lessons for kids. They're covering that program for the first 2 years. Another $6,500 is going to Scotsman Craig Ferguson, who literally walked from Los Angeles to Boston to raise money for mental health services back in Scotland. And then $10,000 is going toward a grassroots soccer program here in Rhode Island to get underprivileged kids into the sport. And on top of all of that, Scottish fans are estimated to have pumped $35 million into Providence's economy just by being here. Hotels, restaurants, bars, all of it. The organizers said they reached out to city officials, police, and fire back in January, and everyone just said yes to them being here. The Tartan Army is actually marching through downtown Providence Thursday and giving a check to Hasbro Children's Hospital. And after that, they're throwing a big party at 195 District Park.
Friends, hello to Tartan Army, it's on the England down, Scotland Army, I want you to my home, hello to Tartan Army, it's on the England down, Scotland Army.
News from the World Cup right here in Rhode Island and Scotland. This one is on you. Many fans from Scotland are going to be staying right here in Rhode Island where I'm located, and they've donated $10,000 to Hasbro Children's Hospital right here in Providence, Rhode Island. And honestly, as someone who's had family and friends treated there, thank you so much. I have never been more proud to have Scottish ancestry in my life. And this $10,000 is the largest donation that the Tartan Army has ever made. These donations are nothing new for the Tartan Army. They've been doing it since 2003 for about 112 consecutive away matches, donating money to children's charities with no political affiliations. And guess what? Hasbro Children's Hospital is one of those organizations. They were able to raise this money using the hashtag #ForTheWeOnes, which I freaking love, and also selling merchandise. Thank you so much to the Providence Tartan Army organizer, Allie Henry, for this. Now, I wasn't able to score any tickets to matches to support you guys, but I am so happy to welcome you to my fair state of Rhode Island, and I hopefully get to meet some of you here during your stay. And honestly, I'm looking forward to my trip to Edinburgh later this summer, even more now. Good luck in the Cup, guys, and thank you so much for supporting our children's hospital.
That's the pipes and drums marching into Hasbro Children's Hospital. There's a reason for that, because the Tartan Army, through established charities, have raised $10,000 for this place, for the Children's Cancer Ward. $10,000, a useful donation.
Absolutely. Goes a long way to our patients and our families. We so appreciate the efforts of our new Scottish partners here at Hasbro Children's Hospital. Thank you so much.
We already rely a lot on the community here, and this is great to have an additional community, so it's absolutely fantastic and it's very festive, so we're very grateful.
Ian, you're Scottish originally, but you live nearby in Foxborough.
I do.
You were behind this initiative. Tell me about it.
Well, there was a lot of people behind it. Most importantly, the Tartan Army and the Providence Tartan Army. I mean, we are the representatives of that. This is their work. This is what they did. They decided that Providence is a place that had treated them well, and they wanted to thank their hosts, and what possible better place to do that than a children's ward where they've got a level 1 paediatric trauma ward here. Couldn't be better.
Quite something, isn't it? I mean, it's a football support, and yet here we are.
Yes, I mean, it is a football support, but I think this is Scotland overall, isn't it? I mean, the Scots have been universally embraced wherever we go, and I think this is just another example of that. And as they should be, these people should be recognised for what they did, and I'm delighted to be a small part of it.
To all England fans out there, yeah? I saw a clip of the English in America singing, "You can stick your fucking bagpipes up your ass." Stop it! Stop! It's not good. You think it's banter. It looks like we're fucking jealous, yeah? Now, I'm going to defend Scotland because my kids are Scottish, so I've got a bit of a soft spot for them, yeah? But this is their first World Cup for 28 years. Let them go and have the fun. They're doing good things. The Tartan Army are raising money for charities as well. Now, here's the difference. Scottish fans will absolutely drink loads, yeah? They'll get absolutely slaughtered, but they'll still be nice people, respectful to the local community of where they are as well. Us English fans, we embarrass ourselves. We get leathered, and we start kicking off and doing embarrassing chants. Swearing in public and stuff. No wonder everyone in the fucking world hates us, because we're rude. I, for one, hope Scotland have a brilliant tournament, and no matter what happens, even if they don't get through their group, yeah, which I hope they do, they will be absolutely remembered for their pure class that they've brought into America, Mexico and Canada. England, stop embarrassing ourselves. We're already hated enough. Let the Scots have the fun.
I think Providence is definitely giving Boston a run for their money. I would say about 20,000 people were marching here through the streets of downtown Providence. They just returned back here to 195 District Park. But earlier today, they also gave back to the community, gathering at Hasbro Children's Hospital to make a donation of $10,000. They say that is something they do in every city that they travel to.
This donation comes not from the people who organise the charity and events committee. We are incredibly proud to be a small part of it, but it comes from all of you. It comes from the thousands of ordinary Scotland supporters who decided that coming to Providence and being part of something was more than just about 90 minutes of football. Mainly because we didn't expect to last much more than 90 minutes of football, but
the Tartan Army marched through the gardens of Hasbro, led by the Rhode Island Highlanders, surrounded by hospital staff and families. It was a heartfelt tribute and one of the largest donations the Tartan Army has ever given.
News from the World Cup right here in Rhode Island and Scotland. This one is on you. Many fans from Scotland are going to be staying right here in Rhode Island, where I'm located, and they've donated $10,000 to Hasbro Children's Hospital right here in Providence, Rhode Island. And honestly, as someone who's had family and friends treated there, thank you so much. I have never been more proud to have Scottish ancestry in my life. And this $10,000 is the largest donation that the Tartan Army has ever made. These donations are nothing new for the Tartan Army. They've been doing it since 2003 for about 112 consecutive away matches, donating money to children's charities with no political affiliations. And guess what? Hasbro Children's Hospital is one of those organizations. They were able to raise this money using the hashtag For the Wee Ones, which I freaking love, and also selling merchandise. Thank you so much to the Providence Tartan Army organizer, Allie Henry, for this. Now, I wasn't able to score any tickets to matches to support you guys, but I am so happy to welcome you to my fair state of Rhode Island, and I hopefully get to meet some of you here during your stay. And honestly, I'm looking forward to my trip to Edinburgh later this summer, even more now. Good luck in the cup, guys, and thank you so much for supporting our children's hospital.
Your World Cup update.
Last week, we caught up with Craig Ferguson, a member of the Tartan Army, who walked from Los Angeles to Boston to raise £1 million for awareness of men's mental health.
Well, let's dive into that a little bit, Craig, because when we did speak with you, you were almost done with your walk, and now you raised the £1 million. You reached your goal. What did that feel like, and how meaningful was that to everybody that you were supporting?
It was the most incredible feeling ever, and I think that, you know, it was the final sort of nail in the coffin to me to prove that everything was worth it, to prove that there was people out there that was listening to our voice, and that collective message of trying to raise awareness for men's mental health was heard. It was such a special moment, and, you know, to raise £1 million for a charity back home that will really save lives is, yeah, it's nothing short of incredible. But I'm feeling overcome with emotion. It's been an amazing couple of weeks. Oh, the scenes over the past few days, guys, have been unbelievable, and I'm sure you'll have seen it all over, you know, social media and online. It's just been the best atmosphere ever, and this is what I was explaining to you guys. You know, like, Scotland fans do football right, and we might not be the best team on the park, but wow, do we show up when it comes to these cities. And, you know, the Scotland fans have fallen in love with the USA now, and we're here in Miami enjoying the sun, albeit it might be a little bit too hot for us here, but it's just been the most incredible time.
The Scottish have taken over Providence, and we don't care. Was I part of a giant singing circle to Loch Lomond? Yes, I was. Do I now know the words to Flower of Scotland? Yes, I do. Am I Scottish now? That's apparently what they tell me. We have not run out of beer yet, but it is only 6:30 p.m. I honestly don't have much hope the way things are looking and going, but we are just getting another delivery of what I can see of beer and iron brew. So this is your local report from Providence, Rhode Island. The Tartan Army party in the park before their final match in Foxborough tomorrow. I can honestly tell you, if you are not here, you are missing out. And for the rest of the country, you should have FOMO. Boston and Providence have had the most fun over the past week, and we do not want the Scots to leave. Not just the partying, but the kindness and the joy and the charitable donations of over $30,000, including $10,000 today to Hasbro Children's Hospital. I know I look a mess, but I'm going to start dancing once again. Have a great night, everyone.
Over the last couple of weeks, I have fucking loved watching videos online of Scottish football supporters, the Tartan Army, over in America for the World Cup. Now they've been primarily based in Boston, and these videos are just joy-filled. They're just Scottish people having a party abroad, making friends with people from different countries from all over the world. The people of Boston love the Tartan Army. There's videos of them drinking pubs dry. They're out drinking in the streets till like 2 or 3 in the morning. They're tidying up after themselves. I spent like an hour of my life last week watching news reports from Boston-based TV stations and videos from people that live in Boston, just saying they have never known an atmosphere like this. They love the Scottish people in their city, and we are all welcome back whenever. But now the Tartan Army have went south, down to Miami. We're playing Brazil tomorrow night. The English team, and therefore the English supporters, are now in Boston. A lot of pubs have imposed a 10 p.m. curfew. A lot of English supporters are blaming this on the Scottish fans because the jocks have told them that we're troublemakers. Yeah, absolutely nothing to do with the fact that England supporters, hooligans, have had a terrible reputation for decades for being violent, aggressive and sexist. But let's be fair, it's not all England supporters, and certainly they've not done anything in America to warrant this terrible reputation, have they? That's why the fucking pubs are banned, because you're being sexist and threatening towards women. But it's just banter, isn't it? Lads. That's why your fucking pubs are shut. Not because of Scotland supporters. You can get in the bin and you can fucking bite my banger, bunch of pricks.
Hasbro Children's Hospital is where this community brings its children when they're at their most vulnerable. It's Rhode Island's hospital for kids, the place families across this region rely on in the moments that matter to us. And the people who work here give everything they've got to provide those families with care, comfort and hope every single day. So the Providence Tartan Army are delighted and proud to be able to support this place and what it stands for, because it aligns 100% with our values. When the Tartan Army comes, some people say it invades. We sing, we make friends, and we hope to leave a place just a little better than when we found it. We're trying to give something back to the community that hosts us. And this city, and this state, and indeed all of New England has hosted us magnificently. We've fallen for you, and we hope you feel the same. So this donation comes not from the people who organise the charity and events committee. We are incredibly proud to be a small part of it, but it comes from all of you. It comes from the thousands of ordinary Scotland supporters who decided that coming to Providence and being part of something is more than just about 90 minutes of football. Mainly because we didn't expect to last much more than 90 minutes. But it would not be too much to say that I could not be prouder of every single one of you, each and every one. I am so proud of all the people who've had a part to do and part to play with us. But here's the thing about a gift like this. The matches will end, the yellow buses will return to transporting kids instead of half drunk, half crazed, sometimes half naked. Scotland supporters. Yes, Gregor, I mean you. And so the songs will fade and the sounds of the ball being kicked will fade. But we hope that this legacy will live on. Long after the football has gone to the next country, the good that this does today will still be here, in this building, with these children, their families, and the people who work here. Amen. And that is a mission that we can support 100%. So for us, this is a gift that goes two ways. One half is tangible, the cheque that we leave today. The other half, we cannot put a number on it. The welcome that Providence and New England has given us, and what our time here has meant to all of us. That is the legacy that we want to leave. Not a score, a result on a scoreboard, but a gift that's both tangible and emotional, and that we hope outlasts us it. So we hope that the Tartan Army has touched you as much as you've touched us. On behalf of every member of the Providence Tartan Army and the wider Tartan Army, thank you for having us. Thank you for everything you do here. This is for the children of Hasbro. Yeah!
I've been on freeways, highways, every single American road you can think of. Nice to see you, man. How are you? How are you getting on? That's my Scotland flag. I carry this with me. Kilt is kind of USA tartan inspired. I wear a hip belt that has my walking poles on them here, and a whistle too, just for when. Wake up at 5 in the morning every morning. I walk around 35 miles every single day, and having to do that continuously for 105 days all to get here is why I feel so buzzing about almost being finished. I'll see you in Boston! Currently at the Cajon Pass. I'm currently in Kansas. Let's go! We're in Washington DC. This is New York City. Let's go! Today's news, it gets me emotional even thinking about it.
What the government's going to do is make a contribution to Sam H of £400,000.
To get news like that yesterday, it was the final nail in the coffin for me of going all of this has been worth it. It looks as if we're on track to hopefully hit £1 million, hopefully. So it just means everything to me. Oh look, Scotland fans, yeah. There was mornings where I woke up and could hear snakes and was genuinely just thinking oh my God. Have a look at these big beauties. Hiya. The views are still incredible, but all I've been doing is walking really. We got the pleasure of being invited by Mr. Lewis Capaldi himself to go to his concert at Red Rocks, which is an iconic music venue in and itself. And that was probably one of the first moments where I realised wow, this is a hero of mine, and this, what we're doing, this challenge is being picked up, it's being noticed.
And I've got to ask you, how do you think Scotland will do in the World Cup?
Look, everyone's saying dark horses this, dark horses that. I think that people are overlooking Scotland and they're going to surprise some people at this tournament.
It's the hope that kills you,
as it always is.
I'd like to start with introducing Jasper Casey. Jasper is our 2026 champion child who is here representing all of the amazing young kiddos here at Hasbro Children that we serve.
On behalf of every member of the Providence Tartan Army and the wider Tartan Army, thank you for having us. Thank you for everything you do here. This is for the children of Hasbro.
Tell me a little bit about how this day has gone, because the Hasbro donation kind of kicked everything off. It's a heck of a thing to be able to do while you're here.
It's just a massive thing. It was really important. All the things that we've done for this World Cup trip centred around, we managed to raise money for those children. We did the donation, and then we were going to party on after it. So we did the presentation just around lunchtime. We then went for a march through the city. Were well received by the residents of Providence, and back here to have a party.
You know, the donation is one thing, but the Tartan Army has been doing this everywhere.
We do it everywhere we go. That's the legacy. We like to have what we would say a football legacy. So every time we come, we like to raise money for the country we're going to. this is a tournament, so we're based here. There's other guys up in Boston, so Boston's had some charity donations, and we decided to do something for local Providence community because we were based in Providence.
Now, were you over at Hasbro today when that went down?
The guys were at Hasbro. I was over at the kindergarten. There was a couple of families went to meet children of the nurses and doctors at Hasbro, so we went and did that this morning as well. So I was there before the presentation was done. Yeah.
Tell me about what this week has been like. It seems like a whirlwind. There's been a lot of media attention. Boston has had huge parties. They've had good ones here. I think you've gotten a chance to talk to the people in Providence. What have you found out? What has it been like?
It has been better than we could ever have imagined. From the city, who've started dealing with us 6 months ago to me. This event didn't just happen overnight. There's been a lot of planning. The city have been fantastic. The police have just been sensational. The fire department, everyone we've spoken to, the businesses that have supported us and embraced us. We couldn't ask for more. So this is our little party to say thank you.
What have you found out about Rhode Island?
Well, I know a little bit about Rhode Island. I've been a visitor quite regularly. Smallest state in the Union, so everyone knows that now. I couldn't believe you are going to pick up so many tourists on the back of this, because there are so many people saying, oh my God, I have to come back. I got to see Newport, didn't have long enough in Newport. We want to go out, we want to take ferries, we want to do things. It's a beautiful, beautiful part of the world that maybe gets overlooked. People just do Boston City breaks, maybe do a long weekend. But no, I can see there's every opportunity for people coming and spending time in New England.
What's it like hearing that Rhode Island accent?
We're pretty used to it. I don't think it's much different. You've got all the TV shows where they got used to a Boston accent or a New York accent. It's not that much different.
Kind of a combination of the two. So
it kind of is, yeah.
It's pretty cool. So, you got all these people jumping up and down right now, singing. Yeah. It's been like that all week with the music and just getting ready for for your other game. You got Morocco tomorrow.
Yeah.
I mean, is this kind of the last big bang for the Morocco game?
Oh no, we take the party down to Miami after that. We don't stop here. We're on the road and down to Miami. And fingers crossed, you never know, we may even be back.
You know, you think, what do you predict for the Morocco game?
I think we'll struggle. Morocco are a really, really good team. The weather conditions don't suit us. They're used to playing in warm temperatures. I'd say that they're favourites, but if we play as well as we can, as well as we played against Denmark, I think we can at least take a point out of the game.
Is this how you guys prepare for games in Scotland?
We party, we do have fun. There'll be entertainment on in the bars and things around, but we like to ramp it up when we go away from home. And we like to let people know what a great place Scotland is. And this is what we party like in Scotland.
Have you found a favourite beer here?
I'm a spirits man. I'm a whiskey man. So I'm not a beer drinker. So I'm a whiskey man, and my country do the best whiskey in the world. So I stick to my own country's product.
Anything else you'd like to say?
I just say it's been an absolute pleasure, and Boston and Providence have been fantastic hosts.
This will save lives. This is going directly back into Scotland. I think it's going to take a long while for me to kind of take all of this in and realise what's been done, but yeah, words can't describe this feelings. It's what dreams are made of. And
the Tartan Army showing up for you like this, how does that feel?
This is just what Scotland does. They support their own, and you know, no better case of that than here today.
And it hit that target, mate, like unbelievable, well done. Like,
I can't believe it, to be honest. I woke up this morning at 2 in the morning thinking it was all a dream, and I was like, oh no, we had it. So it was just unbelievably incredible. Money will go such a long way, and you know, everyone here that's from Scotland, I want them to know, people that have donated, like, this will save lives. This is going directly back into Scotland.
So you've no had a haircut, no had a shave since.
Thanks for mentioning it.
You probably need a shower, but how good's all that going to feel getting a tidy up?
It's amazing. Like, I think the main priority is going out tonight and celebrating, but I've got a haircut and a shave booked for tomorrow morning, so I'm going to be back to looking my slightly fresher self, but yeah, I can't wait.